Every road wears painted lines laid down by a wiser hand. They don't steal away the journey, they just help us understand. The white line on the shoulder says, son, don't drift too far, 'cause what looks like open freedom can leave you with a total heart. That yellow stripe down through the middle, sometimes broken, sometimes not. One says wait until it's safe, son. One says now you got your shot. Funny how a little pain can teach a soul to stay alive. Some lessons don't come from books, they come from those who barely survive. To help us make it home. We're a whole lot like those highways. Every heart has lines it's drawn. Some were built from old convictions, some from nights that lasted till dawn. Some were written by our fathers, some by prayers our mothers prayed. Some were carved by tears and heartache, so we wouldn't lose our way. I'll admit I've crossed a few, thought I knew a better road. For a little while it felt like flying, never felt the heavy load. Then the curves got mighty sharper, the warning signs became my friend. I found out it wasn't freedom, just a shortcut to a dead end. The lines we live by ain't chains around our souls. They're mercy painted on the highway for these hearts that lose control. Freedom ain't doing anything that crosses our mind. It's knowing when to hold the wheel and honor the lines. Yeah, every line was drawn in love to help us make it home. Funny how this old windshield shows a little more each year. The miles that worn my body down, but they made my vision clear. The fences that I once despised, the rules I couldn't stand, turned out to be the very things that kept me in his hand. Now I thank God for the shoulders, for every yellow line I see, for every place he gently whispered, son, this isn't where you need to be. His commandments ain't a prison, they're the map that mercy gave. Love don't throw away the boundaries, love protects the ones it saves. Fine lines we live by still shine beneath the rain. They've carried weary travelers through sunshine, loss, and pain. Every scar reminds me why those lines were there. Every mile keeps testifying to a father's love and care. The loving hands. So if you ever see an old man rolling slow beneath the sky, know he ain't afraid of freedom. He's just learned where freedom lies. It isn't found beyond the boundaries or in every road unknown. It's following the lines you've been given until the good Lord brings you home.